The air inside your home can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outside air. John Henry's priority is keeping your home safe and healthy for you and your family. Cleaning your home's air duct system is an important part of that goal. Our service professionals will clean your air ducts using top-of-the-line equipment that pulls air in reverse through the duct system, while using compressed air and agitation tools to remove unwanted particles. Once the air is discharged, it runs through 3 stages of filtration, leaving your air duct system restored and functioning cleaner than ever. Contact John Henry's today and schedule your steps to a healthier home.
When the game wraps up, or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. NCN Sports is presented by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Liberty First Credit Union. Find out more at libertyfirstcu.com. And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
Welcome to Wahoo, Nebraska, the site of a Saunders County rivalry as the Warriors host Ashland-Greenwood on Thursday night basketball on News Channel Nebraska. Brandon Axum and Andy Klassen with you for this matchup, brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need them. Andy, perennial powers in Class C1, even though Wahoo's Class B this year. The past 3 state titles in C1 has been won by one of these 2 programs. Expecting to see some great basketball here tonight.
Yeah, we got the primetime television matchup that everybody's looking for here tonight. 2 very proud programs that are on one heck of a run as of the last 4 or 5 seasons.
You look at Ashland-Greenwood, a perfect 4-0 to start the season thus far, returning just 1 starter and 1 senior, but they always seem to reload, and that's no different here tonight.
Yeah, they're still going to really move the basketball, love to run with it. Great ball movement in transition. Once they get in that half court, really tough to track because it looks like a pinball, and they always find that open scoring option.
News swirling around this Wahoo program, Andy. Kevin Sheaf, the longtime head coach, the state championship winning coach last year with 3 titles to his name and 23 years leading this Wahoo program, officially resigned on Monday. Don't know a lot about the situation. We know that Mike Bomar had been the head coach for every game this season up to this point, but it became official Monday. Sheaf stepping down as the coach and as a teacher for Wahoo Public Schools. All that we know is, according to Brandon LaValle, the superintendent, it's a personnel matter. So the players are dealing with this for Wahoo. It's a surprising development. But Bomar said, and Coach Sheaf said this himself, it's been about the players. It has been from day one, and the players are taking this in stride. And Mike, who is acting as the interim head coach, says that is his mission for this season as the Warriors progress.
You know, obviously, a season of transition for Wahoo, losing their head coach, moving to Class B. You're also life without Marcus Glock, right? A 3-4-year starter that kind of led them defensively, offensively, you name it. So for Wahoo, you don't want to transition too much, though, do you? Because they've had so much success the last 4 or 5 years with the head coaching regime, and I think bringing in one of the assistant coaches is going to really help them.
Warriors sitting at 2-2, currently coming off the victory over Lincoln Northwest earlier this week. Stay with us. We're about 6 minutes to tip. We'll have more pregame when we return here on News Channel Nebraska.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
Welcome back. Time to talk key players. We'll start with the home team. Andy, Dylan Simons, a senior rather for Wahoo. Good height at 6'5", Andy. He's averaging 13 and 6. A leader for this Wahoo program, one of many capable scorers for the Warriors.
You know, when you think of Simons, you think of versatility. He's one of those guys that really is a five-tool player. He can play the post, he can play the point guard, and the coaching staffs love to move him around. He really is a nightmare, a matchup nightmare.
On the flip side, for Ashland-Greenwood, Derek Tonjes, also 6'5". We expect those two to go at it. Lone returning starter for the Blue Jays. He has a lot of tools in his toolbox.
He really does, and the Blue Jays are going to have to lean on him early in this season. He gives them such a presence down low, and man, he's amongst the best in the state when it comes to finishing.
It's Wahoo hosting Ashland-Greenwood on News Channel Nebraska Thursday Night Hoops. Stay with us. We're just a couple minutes from tip.
Teammates Mentor proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back in the future.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes, the wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
This broadcast is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Visit GoCurrency.com. Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Midway Auto. For your next vehicle, go to thinkmidway.com.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Welcome back. 2 minutes till tip-off. Let's take a look at our school spotlight, brought to you by Currency. If you need help financing equipment, trucks, or trailers, all you need is Currency. Find out more at gocurrency.com. Wahoo, just shy of 5,000 population. They're the Warriors. They're in Saunders County, just like Ashland-Greenwood, this rivalry. The enrollment at 245. Andy, they were tied with Wayne to be the last B team or the first C1 team. And because they were tied for boys enrollment, they had to go to a 3-year rolling average of enrollment. Wahoo was a little bit higher. That's why they're in B this year and Wayne C1.
Glad brighter minds like you and the counselor are in charge of that type of stuff, because I couldn't keep up with it.
Oh, by the way, Wahoo with 12 state titles to their name, including one last year, the defending C1 champs. On the flip side for Ashland-Greenwood, 3,262, the population with those communities. The Blue Jays also in Saunders County, slightly smaller with the enrollment at 214. And while they aren't the defending state champs, they were the two-time defending state champs prior to last year. They have two state titles to their name in 2022 and 2023.
This is a phenomenal run. Phenomenal talent that has gone through the program as of recently for AG Ashland-Greenwood.
Those are your school spotlights brought to you by Currency as we are ready for our starting lineups here for this high-profile clash. First off, for the Blue Jays. Looking at the starting five, it's Cal Kissinger, Landon Mose, Cooper Westerhold, Derek Tonjes, and Jack Johnson, the starting five for Ashland-Greenwood. As mentioned, Tonjes, the main leader returning for Ashland-Greenwood, the lone returning starter.
Still good length, even got length at guard. Kissinger, 6 foot, 6'2".
Now for the home team Warriors, Kip Brigham, Cody Hesser, Dylan Simon averaging 13 and 6, accompanied by Jace Kaminsky and Eli Shada. The starters for your Warriors, brought to you by Medica, your starting lineups. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
Eli Shea, you just saw him right there, 6'4" junior. He's going to have to really help out Tonjes down low, Dylan Simons, the 6'5" senior. Got to give him that extra, that supplementary scoring option.
Glad that you're with us for this one. Fans filing in for this local rivalry between these two programs. Perennial powers, tradition rich, and they have an early season clash here tonight. Less than 20 miles separate these two schools. So the Blue Jays working it inside Wahoo. They are known for running a lot of 1-3-1 zone. According to Mike Bomar, maybe we'll see it, but primarily expect man tonight.
Right away, Simons with a huge play, playing it straight up, not allowing for a good, clear look at the hoop.
So this is Hesser. Now swung around to Shada. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Deep three, it's long from Kaminsky.
Gotta like that 1-2-2 zone look early on for the Jays.
Didn't even mention yet, Andy, Wahoo, the state champs in football in Class C1, as we have a breakaway and easy lay-in for Hesser. There's several football players on this team. And so while there's great athletes, you also sort of have the good of being state champs in football, but then the bad of your basketball season and your practices start late. You're still sore, and so there's been minimal practice for this group because of that.
Well, there was no time for them to get out of shape, though, either. So,
valid point.
It's just one of those things where you get a school, a program like Wahoo, where they always just have athletes across the board, multi-sport athletes, so you're going to run into that, and that's a welcome problem, right? Where, we're just running these deep runs in football every year. We have limited basketball practices going into the season.
Cal Kissinger at the line. He hits both for the Blue Jays. The foul was called on Simons. Spin move and kick out to Hesser. He hits the three.
Yet the whole way, Brigham was looking for him. That whole drive, he knew where he had his shooters located.
Nothing but net. Hesser with the first 5 points for the Warriors.
Also not a bad idea to find the hot hand early on.
Excellent pass, big time block. That was Simons getting his paw on it.
Got the crowd to their feet early with the defensive play.
Backdoor cut and finish for Jace Kaminsky.
Cannot sleep on anyone on the offensive end for Wahoo. So good at sharing the ball.
Speaking of football, Kaminsky, the quarterback for the state champion Wahoo Warriors there, showing his basketball skills. Receiving the pass on that occasion.
Shea did a fantastic job elevating, snagging that rebound.
That's going to be a blocking foul on Tonjes.
Simon showing you his handles. You know, he's 6'5", lanky, but he can put the ball down on the court.
So 7-2 Wahoo, under 5 minutes to go here in the first. 3 off the mark, rebound by Mose. Three doesn't fall. It's Wahoo basketball.
Wahoo dodged a bullet there. More than capable shooter, and Cal Kissinger missing from the corner.
So they're getting a look at Mike Bomar. Probably didn't expect to be the head coach of Wahoo, but he's been on the staff for 17 years as an assistant and JV coach, and has filled in this role in the absence and now the resignation of Kevin Sheaf.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to want to change too many things up here. They got a good thing going here in Wahoo.
Floater doesn't go for Landon Fye. Halfway through the first, 5-point advantage for the Warriors. And stolen. Nice job by Fye to jump the passing lane. Gets it quickly up to Christian, and it's a triple for Christian in transition.
Yeah, just the ball movement's been on point for the Warriors thus far. Transition, half court, it doesn't matter. They are getting it done early on.
This is a 9-man rotation for the Warriors. They've already worked 3 in, Christian being one of them. Buries the 3, and timeout taken.
A good look at head coach Mike Bomar, and yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? We're still gonna push the tempo, share the basketball, deep roster, you know, few new names, but they got a nice balance of upperclassmen, youngsters, and they got some success under their belt through the football season. You mentioned the state title run they were just on. Kind of feeds itself or blends over into the basketball season.
Baseline drive, good take for Kissinger. First field goal for the Blue Jays.
Excellent take, coming out of the break, getting baseline, using his body to shield the defender away.
And ball mishandled, turnover by Wahoo. 3 in the corner from Tonjes, no.
Landon Glock with the board. 6'3" freshman.
It's a familiar name, sort of synonymous with Wahoo basketball.
Wahoo basketball, football, volleyball.
Good athletes from the Glock family. You'll remember the pregame last year we covered. Glock, I think, was either 53 or 54 he put up and set a record of some sort. Broke his dad's scoring record as we have a charge called on the other end.
It was a 50-burger. The charge came out that late lean in. with that left shoulder is what got the whistle. Tonight's officials, Kevin Cook, Zach Lutz, and Troy Steele. Now that was the girls' officials. I didn't get them mentioned. I gotta shout them out. Troy Steele, my boy. But tonight for the boys, we got Jake Wolf, Matt Tunnis, and Brent McNerlin.
Excellent job thus far by the officials. 2 team fouls for Ashland-Greenwood, 1 for Wahoo here with 2:30 to play in the first. Ball stolen away by Hesser.
Oh.
Then turned over.
Boy, and Hesser did a fantastic job slowing himself down and delivering a really nice bounce pass, advancing it. Just lost the handle here at the end. Takeaway, the setup. Oh, man.
Well, this first quarter, it's brought to you by John Henry's. From our family serving yours, John Henry's our first quarter sponsor here on News Channel Nebraska.
Saw Kissinger get to the baseline. Really nice job of working the right side of the court there. The double team converges. But I agree with the foul call there. He got into a lot of traffic. Actually, a triple team at the end.
Under 2 to go, 6-point lead for Wahoo, and Kaminsky's called for the block.
Wahoo's trying to draw out another charge. Credit Kissinger for advancing. Knew that the defender didn't beat him to the spot, forcing the contact, getting the whistle. It's a physical game out there, fast pace. We wouldn't expect anything less.
Three is short, offensive board, and putback goes for Westerhold.
Westerhold, excellent job tracking down that long rebound. Gets paid off with the easy putback.
Nice drive, Dylan Simons answers.
My goodness. Moving the ball from left to right hand at the very end.
Strong take, but a travel by Kissinger.
Yeah, extra step there at the end. Might have got away with that in the NBA.
Be like 6 in the NBA.
Right.
6-point lead currently for Wahoo, 12-6 Warriors as we near the minute mark. On the Aurora Cooperative scoreboard, go green with E15 and fill up at your nearest A stop today. Up and under for Simons.
Bringham's doing such a nice job with that early penetration. A lot of times you see him with the kick out. That time, delivering a pass up front inside to one of his bigs. Of course, Dylan Simons converging in.
Solid take by Brigham.
So impressed with what he's brought to the game thus far from that point guard position. And yeah, you got to take it yourself. Keep that defense honest every once in a while. Nice drive through traffic. Little finger roll at the end there, Brandon.
Shot clock is turned off.
Feels like everybody's getting a little breather out there right now.
Three doesn't go. Kaminsky. In and out. Would have beat the buzzer, but after one, it's still a 10-point lead for the Warriors, 16-6. As we head to the second, stay with us. You're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speedy Mart. When you have to fuel your journey and feed the crew, whether it's many or a few, Speedy Mart is fresh, ready, super clean, and convenient.
Here, customers can expect the highest quality fuel that they deserve.
And when you make a pit stop, it's gotta be fast. Easy in, easy out. Speedy Mart for the win.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. By Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Well, Andy, we were talking about the Glocks, and that state champion volleyball 2020 involved a Glock. There's a Glock on the court here. There was a Glock playing basketball for the Warriors last year. There's a lot of good things that come with athletics and the Glocks.
Yep, there you're seeing Ellie Glock was the setter for that team, and now she's the setter for the Louisville Cardinals, host of the Final Four, and they're up on Pittsburgh, the #1 seed, 2-1. Saw her little brother, Landon Glock, on the bench, and he's already contributed here tonight. So proud tradition, proud family, very athletic family, the Glocks from Wahoo.
A 16-6 your score. As we're now in second quarter action.
And those Louisville Cardinals, coached by a former Husker, Danny Busboom Kelly. So, of course, she's going to keep her eye on some of that Nebraska talent.
Well, Simons keeps it in, out to Kaminsky. Offensive board by Shada. Nice pass and finish for Brigham.
So unselfish with the ball. Earlier you saw Brigham feed Simons. That time Simons repays the favor.
And Wahoo. Wasn't the prettiest basket, but they get it. Shada with the finish.
Now, just as a team, they run the court so well. Shada's had a couple of those hustle plays throughout this first half.
Point advantage for Wahoo, leading undefeated Ashland-Greenwood here early in the second. That was an excellent pass from Westerhold. And Johnson will go to the charity stripe.
And that was good movement away from the basketball from Johnson, understanding that Westerhold might get caught up in the air. Give him another option. Beautiful job by working the backside of the rim there, that backside cut.
Instant replay is brought to you by Mead Lumber, making you feel at home from design to finish. And also Beatrice Community Hospital. Incredible care, incredibly close. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime highlights coming up. They're brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, with locations in Lincoln and Grand Island. Shots just not falling for the Blue Jays here early.
John Wahoo just keeps the pressure on. It's really enabled the Warriors to extend their lead into the second quarter.
Ashland-Greenwood ball. Barrett Kittrell checks in for the Blue Jays.
Wahoo gonna fall back, elect not to administer any full court pressure, just gonna pick him up in the half court.
And it looks like a foul is called on Landon Fye.
You saw the communication right there between Fye and Simons. Switching off, jumping into the passing lanes, really confusing the backcourt of the Blue Jays.
There's a strong take by Westerhold.
The 6'4" junior, nice job working the right side of the lane. Just kind of took his time. Strong move, as he said.
And a strong take on the other end. Simons with a three-point opportunity.
My goodness. That first step, able to get that just enough clearance by his defender. Picks up the foul, left hand finger roll. He's got the big hair, Brandon. He's got it all.
He's got 6 points as well, leading Wahoo currently in scoring. Excellent ball movement and finish for Tonjes.
And once again, it was the ball, good ball movement, but player movement away from the basketball. That's where the Blue Jays have had success on the offensive side.
Strong offensive rebound there for Ethan Raby. Unfortunately for Warriors, it doesn't turn into points. Still, though, a 13-point advantage for Wahoo. Nice kiss off the glass, back-to-back buckets rather for Tonjes.
Yeah, really nice job, body control. Using that glass, love to see that. Just opens up so many more scoring options and angles when you understand how to use that backboard offensively. Put a little touch on it. Tonjes, really nice touch that last offensive possession.
Another finish, so Tonjes with 3 buckets in a row for the Blue Jays to cut it to single digits, 23-14, and a timeout's taken.
Yep, little give and go action there, and that's a good timeout from head coach Mike Bomar. He's seen enough. You do not want to let number 23 start getting hot for Ashland-Greenwood. It's really come from the right side. Ashland-Greenwood has kind of found something on the right side of the lane.
Yeah, to your point, Tonjes held scoreless in the first quarter, but now with 3 straight buckets, that is a welcome sign for head coach Jacob Mose and the Blue Jays fans.
Yeah, and I like how they went right back to him. Hey, what's your number 1 scoring option? You got to score to get out of this hole. Look him up. Number 23, Tonjes.
Excellent body control by Hesser.
Fantastic job clearing out the lane, just letting a ball player make plays.
Lead back to double digits as we near 3 minutes before halftime. Trap in the corner, Blue Jays get out of it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Tonjes. Long from the corner.
Ball just got a little too sticky, got caught in the corner a couple of times.
9 points now for Cody Hesser.
Boy, he's got a really nice looking drive that time, spinning back around with the left, under control, back-to-back drives and scores.
And that'll be a treble. Now the second quarter is brought to you by O Street Carpet in Lincoln. Go check out Steve Carper and the crew near the intersection of 17th and O in Lincoln. At O Street Carpet, they'll take care of your flooring needs. Tell you what, Hesser's having himself an evening.
And just as a team, they really understand spacing. You always see bodies moving in and out of a space. You saw a late move there and open up the lane for Hesser to work through.
Tonjes with the offensive board. Look out. Oh, in transition, but Brigham unable to handle the pass. Another look on the Beatrice Community Hospital instant replay.
It was right there.
And Hesser called for the foul.
Yeah, fantastic job, Kissinger, getting his guy up in the air, then working into him, drawing the foul. We saw Kissinger get to the line early in this one. That might be a real huge part. If the Blue Jays want to mount a comeback, get back into this one, scoring from the foul line might be one of those components that they're going to want to lean to.
Kissinger knocking down 1 of 2.
Shada being strong with the box out. Didn't hear a whistle for an over the back. Don't mind the no call.
Kittrell with the board. And a foul will send Westerhold to the line.
It's almost like you see it coming, but you just don't see it coming. Westerhold just kind of methodically works down the left side of the lane. We saw him do that on the right side of the lane earlier here in the second.
We're nearing halftime. It's brought to you by Kearney Visitors Bureau. Be sure to stay tuned for the halftime show. Brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney.
So there we go. Blue Jays able to score from the foul line once again. My goodness.
Take by Simons.
You know, he's a capable three-point shooter, so when he does that ball fake, you have to respect it, you have to close it out, and he's so good at putting the ball down on the court with a blow-by and a tough finish once again.
The Blue Jays holding for one here. If they can, it's a turnover.
Yeah, Mose with the bar arm got a little too aggressive, whistled for the push off. It's just a little too blatant, you know.
And so now Wahoo with a chance to increase the lead. Unable to do so. Still, the Warriors with a 14-point advantage heading to the locker room. 31-17 your score. Wahoo on top. Stay with us. Our halftime show coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
This broadcast is brought to you by Roe Buick in Grand Island and Roe Chevy in Aurora. And by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, lawn and garden tractor, or gator. Every piece of equipment in our inventory is ready to work hard for your operation. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Stop by your local Landmark implement or learn more at landmarkimp.com to experience the Landmark difference.
Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice and check out the great pre-winter offers. A 2024 Ford F-250 starting at only $47,999, or choose 1.9% financing with approved credit. Check out ZollnerFordBeatrice.com for our $399 a month lease specials on many models in stock. Check out the 2024 full-size hardtop Broncos starting as low as $39,999. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Shop Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Browse our full lineup of new Ram trucks like the rugged 2025 Ram 1500. And take advantage of our current offers going on right now. Visit one of our 2 convenient locations in Blair or Bellevue today. Serving our customers since 1991, Woodhouse is your trusted Ram dealer.
This broadcast is brought to you by Western Oil. Make your first and last stop to and from the game at your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and part needs.
Welcome back. 31-17 your score at halftime. Brandon Axum and Andy Klassen with you. Let's take a look at our top plays and our top halftime highlights, rather, brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, where they have stunning engagement collections, exceptional diamonds, and dazzling gemstones at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. Halftime highlights brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, and this is how we got the scoring started, Andy. Cody Hesser, who has 11 points tonight. Those were the first 2.
Yeah, head coach Mike Bomar said we like to turn defense into offense, and you saw it right there.
That time Hesser finding Jace Kaminsky for the easy basket on the backdoor cut, and there's a pass from Phi. Count all 3 of those. Knocked down by Christian. But Ashland-Greenwood got going as well. Basket inside by Cal Kissinger. More offense got going for the Blue Jays in that second quarter. Westerhold, though, with one of his 2 field goals there.
Yeah, Kissinger and Westerhold scoring on the dribble drive has been key for the Blue Jays.
Dylan Simons, also a great first half. 9 points thus far, including the 3-point play. But there was a good run for Derek Tanja. Scoreless in the first quarter. Then in the second, he knocked down 3 in a row.
Yeah, able to get the ball going towards the rim, and more times than not, he can finish, like you see right there from Hesser, once again.
Hesser with a team-high 11 for the Warriors as they lead 31-17 here on NCN. Stay with us, more halftime show coming up shortly.
This broadcast is brought to you by See the Trainer. Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't see just anyone, see the trainer. And by News Channel Nebraska. Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
Liberty First Credit Union. It's for you. You live in Nebraska or the surrounding states? Then it's for you. Want to earn cash back on your transactions? Then it's for you. Are you ready to start banking with purpose? Then Liberty First Credit Union? It's for you. We're not your typical credit union. We support you with personalized banking that's open to everyone. Start banking with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union. We're for you.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
Welcome back. 3 minutes until third quarter action. Now's a great time to remind you that the Kearney Sportsplex will be opening in the spring of 2025, Andy. It's owned by the city of Kearney, and it's going to be a destination for youth and adult sports. Of the many features, it has a pickleball and track. 4 pickleball courts, which is all the rage these days,
It
Andy.
is.
9,000 square feet with spectator seating. In addition, a 300-meter track with 3-lane running and walking, one of the many things the Kearney Sportsplex will offer.
I heard pickleball's like tennis for old people or unathletic people. Well, you could kind of check me on both of those, so it sounds like pickleball might be my sport.
That is the Kearney Sportsplex pickleball, track, soccer, baseball, any of the above. Basketball can be played. It will increase development on Eunice campus in Kearney, adding more entertainment, shopping, and restaurants in the area. We'd also like to remind you that if you haven't yet, follow us on X at NCN Sports. Be like the 12,000 plus others who do. You'll have access to highlights, interviews, our broadcast schedule, and more by following us at NCN Sports.
A lot of information would be coming at you via X if you give us that follow. And a little public service announcement. We're going to have a Glock playing in the national championship. The Louisville Cardinals did it. They knocked off the #1 seed Pittsburgh in Louisville, the Yum Center. So a little home court magic there. And congratulations to former Husker Danny Busboom Kelly, punching her ticket to the Natty, setting up a match with either her former team, the Huskers, or Penn State. That game's going to get underway here in about half an hour. But how about
cool.
Ellie Glock? Wow.
Representing Wahoo, representing the Cornhusker State.
There's her younger brother right there, Landon Glock. Say big shoes to fill, but that 6'3" freshman, I think he's already wearing like size 14s.
And speaking of which, 14 is how many points the Warriors are leading by. Excellent. I mean, when you look back at this first quarter, or first half rather, everything seemed to be working for Wahoo.
Right.
Slow start for Ashland-Greenwood, but they did get something going in the second quarter. It's just a matter of, can you cut into this deficit at this point?
It just wasn't as smooth or effortless as it was for the Wahoo Warriors. Their offense was clicking. Love the ball movement. I mentioned spacing. They do such a good job of understanding when the ball moves here, I need to move out, clear out. And when the ball does find the corner, you're still having a lot of motion, people setting off-ball screens on the other side of the court. Everything's just in a constant motion for the Wahoo Warriors. They got into that rhythm early, and they stayed in that rhythm to the tune of 31 points in that first half.
Back in game action. Glad that you're with us for this Saunders County rivalry. The last 3 C1 state titles have been won by one of these 2 programs. As that opening 3 off the mark, Kittrell tries to get the board, but it goes out of play.
Good effort, Kittrell trying to crash that backside rebound.
Deep 3, and Simons has not cooled off.
Once again, just understanding the spacing, coming off the ball screen. The ball was right where it needed to be, pinpoint in the chest.
$12 points and counting for Simons. Good backdoor cut. Simons with the block. Tonjes going up and going down. Warriors with numbers. 4-on-2, 5-on-2.
And all Simons has is a 3-ball, a block, and a steal so far here in this 3rd period.
Big switch across.
Yep.
Tonjes hitting Mose. That's Mo's first bucket tonight.
Mose did a great job of finding space. And the feed, the ball didn't find him until he found that space. Excellent pass, finding him on the perimeter.
And there, Simons got caught under the bucket. Here comes Kissinger. There's the kick to Kittrell. And the big man buries it.
The big fella with the trail 3 might be the toughest play to defend in basketball.
Cuts the lead to 11. Wide open 3 for Brigham, in and out.
Blue Jays gambled defensively, left a shooter wide open, didn't have to pay the price.
Scramble for it. And it's a jump ball possession, Wahoo.
Love the effort from Tonjes. I mean, he's an elite scorer, right? He always, stuffs those stat sheets. Look at him get after it, the loose ball here, nearly coming away with the steal. Doesn't give up on the play. Eventually we see the jump ball.
Baseline taken, kick to Christian. Kissinger with the board. Tonjes tries to find Kittrell out of play.
Yep, right idea. Started to spot up for the 3, did the ball fake, and he's got that range to where you have to respect it, enabled him to get into the lane. Kittrell just lost the handle.
Good rebound by Mose. Tonjes pulls up. Kittrell the offensive board. Mose. Back to Mose. Now Kittrell from the corner. He strikes again.
The big fellow leaked out after getting messed up in the middle there. Found the corner. Ball finally found its way back to him.
And there, Kittrell's called for the foul.
A little bit of a run here for the Blue Jays. The visiting crowd's kind of fired up right now.
Another look brought to you by Meade Lumber and Beatrice Community Hospital. Baseline take, 2 shots. coming up for Raby.
Nice job attacking, getting just enough for that baseline, but still felt a little out of control. Got his player converging. Number 10, Fengmeyer, would have just gave him a little more space. I don't think he would have drew that whistle.
Well, this third quarter, it's brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. Husker Rehab, our third quarter sponsor.
That happened to the Blue Jays a couple times in the first half. Ball would get stuck in spots.
It looks like we have a foul on the floor. And excellent take. Kissinger gets around his defender and to the rack.
Nice job adjusting mid-air.
Fade away, doesn't go. Tonjes the rebound. The Blue Jays started the half 14 down. And Kissinger with another bucket. It's a 6-point game.
Fantastic job, Brandon, keeping that pivot foot live. Worked the baseline again, did Cal Kissinger, and he gets the bucket. Pulling within 2 possessions are the Blue Jays.
Visiting fans on their feet here at Wahoo, 36-30. Here at Wahoo, you're watching High School Hoops on News Channel Nebraska.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. The big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
Ashland-Greenwood undefeated on the season, on a run here. They were down 14 to start the half. It's turned into a 6-point game with less than 3 to play in the third. Fadeaway for the Warriors doesn't go.
And it's not just that Wahoo has gone cold. The defense has been amped up here for Ashland-Greenwood. You saw it right there. Very difficult shot. Nice box out on the rebound. Tonjes with 5 boards.
Kissinger in trouble, and he draws the foul.
Head coach Jacob Mose was in the ear of the official that whole time. Finally did get the reach-in call, and that was one heck of a reach-in. I just have to say I agree with the whistle.
That was the third on Hesser.
Yep.
And Tonjes draws the foul.
That's going to be on Simons. Only has 2 at this point, so he's in no foul trouble.
Offensive board by the Blue Jays. It's a 4-point game.
And everybody's getting involved here on the offensive end for the Blue Jays. Excellent job just working the ball, forcing the ball down low, playing to their strengths.
That last bucket coming by Westerhold. Kaminsky answers.
Excellent job by Kaminsky, settling things down. Little baby hook shot down low there. He's not the tallest guy, still figures out a way to get it done.
And foul is on the floor, so the basket won't count.
So right now you have Wahoo. They're staying in their man-to-man defense. Ashland-Greenwood has made the adjustment, working a lot of ISO from the left, right side. Going to see a couple players recheck back into the game here. The big man had a couple of literally good shots from beyond the arc early on. Let's see if they're trying to find the big fella outside again.
And Kissinger unable to find Tonjes there.
Yeah, miscommunication. Those players kind of talking it over after the pass.
Simons will shoot two.
You know, I think some fans from Ashland-Greenwood want a little push off here. You see the bar arm get extended, but doesn't it get extended all the way out? Dylan Simons just has a feel for it, knowing if I get that left arm out there any further, I'll probably pick up that offensive foul. Nice job being able to control himself, control the drive, drawn out his own foul, getting himself to the line.
Team high 13 points and counting for Simons.
Good look at head coach Mike Bomar. If you would have asked him before the game, he would have said, yeah, I don't think we're going to run away with this one. We're going to see a challenge from Ashland-Greenwood.
Tonjes barreling his way in the paint. Good defense by Simons. And Kittrell nearly stole it, but was out of play.
Foot was on the line, but you're seeing that defense. That's what it's been for the Blue Jays in this third period. Oh, just right on the line. A bad spot, too, right in front of the official. Not going to get away with that one.
Wear the blue shoes, right? So it'll blend in with the paint and no one will know.
Sounds like a move I would try. What color are the baselines tonight?
Under a minute to go.
Oh.
That's a big one for Wahoo. Simons with his second triple tonight.
You know, we talked about his versatility. We've seen him banging down low throughout the game, but man, he's had a couple three-point shots in the second half that's really secured the lead here for Wahoo.
Kissinger, shot comes up short. He gets the ball back, pulls up, and it falls short of the hoop. So, after it's all said and done, Ashland-Greenwood cuts into the 14-point lead by 4. Warriors up 10 as we head to the fourth. 42-32 here on News Channel Nebraska. Don't go anywhere.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Welcome back. 8 minutes to decide this one. Brandon Axum and Andy Klassen with you. Ashland-Greenwood trying to mount a comeback that would erase a 14-point deficit to start the half. Free throws coming up for Westerhold.
Excellent job, though, forcing the issue right out of the break. This is what's really done it for the Blue Jays, working the ball down low.
It's the second personal on Simons. Kaminsky will give it a go. No. Offensive board. Back to Kaminsky for the floater and in.
The offensive rebound. Dylan Simons, huge impact on the game everywhere, every way.
Kittrell. He's on fire.
Yeah. Wow, what a shot in the arm he's been. They needed some instant offense coming out of the break, and he's provided that.
3 threes for Kittrell. Kissinger with the board. Tonjes off the glass, no. Rebound to Christian. All the way up to Brigham. Ashland-Greenwood ball, maybe. Officials talk it over and actually change it to Wahoo.
Yeah, good job talking it over. Opposing views there.
Well, let's take you right into the game, viewers at home. There's the inbound. Nothing but net for Kaminsky.
Boy, he's had some big time buckets where it feels like the offense might get a little stagnant. Kaminsky, another big shot.
Now Westerhold will shoot 2.
Right, you saw the determination right there. Westerhold. And credit the Blue Jays, they're really playing to their strengths. They understand working the ball down low is where they're going to have to make their hay. Mount this comeback. There's another look at head coach Mike Bomar.
Foul is on Tonjes.
Gonna get him with the body here. That's his 3rd foul. You look over at the coach's bench, said, I'm good. I won't pick up that 4th. I'm all right.
Can't take him with you.
I just got him with the body a little too much.
And that'll be a foul on Westerhold.
Extending that defense out, really trying to get after it here. And, you know, it's kind of a now or never type of point in the game. So you got to kind of agree with how the Blue Jays are playing it right now on defense.
High school basketball on News Channel Nebraska is presented by Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. Find out more at libertyfirstcu.com. Also presented by Teammates Mentoring. Join a team, be a mentor. Go to teammates.org today. Excellent steal by Hesser.
Wow.
Helter-skelter here. Ashland-Greenwood comes down with it.
Yeah, Hesser did a heck of a job anticipating the outlet pass. Warriors unable to capitalize. Just feels like the Blue Jays are hanging on. They're hanging on just enough, but they're going to have to get going on a run here pretty quick.
Adonjis denied. Stuffed by Simons. Corner three, no.
Over the back, yep.
Over and back for Simons, as you say. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org, our fourth quarter sponsor.
Now that is Simon's fourth foul, and much like Tonjes, he looked to his coaching staff and said, I'm good, don't sub me out. I understand, I can't pick up my fifth. But he still has the toughest defensive assignment, playing man-to-man on Tonjes, the other side. So, Wahoo.
At three, short. Kept in by Tonjes, but it goes to the Warriors.
There we go, just smart basketball. Have the shot clock, but you can still wind some clock down. Possessions are limited. You're up by 10. It's like a broken record year in, year out. Wahoo, playing disciplined, smart basketball.
Step back, three. Nearing the 3-minute mark. Hesser with the steal. Excellent individual effort.
Yeah. Nice job with the hesitation there, being strong with the ball, going up and over the defender.
13 points for Hesser. Now Shada. The Warriors back up by 14.
Nice little run here for the Warriors. Themselves some breathing room. Kissinger threatening that baseline once again, drawing a foul.
Well, be sure to stay tuned for our Sarpy County Tourism Coaches post-game interview. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com. Wahoo, if this holds, as Kissinger hits a three, would be the first team to defeat Ashland-Greenwood this season, but still 2:27 to go, an 11-point game.
Big three there from Kissinger. Get another look at it as we head to break.
51-40. We'll be back here on NCN.
This broadcast is brought to you by See the Trainer. Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't see just anyone, see the trainer. And by Southeast Community College. Head to southeast.edu and discover your path to possible.
Point game, 2:27 to go. 51-40 your score on the Aurora Cooperative scoreboard. Go green with E15 and Phillip at your nearest A-stop today. Brandon Axum and Andy Klassen with you. Wahoo is making a run, cut it to 6 at one point. Ashland-Greenwood cut it to 6, but Wahoo has extended it back to double digits.
Yeah, went on a nice little run there. The dead ball did allow for the Blue Jays to set up the 1-2-2 press, handled though by the Warriors.
Corner 3, in and out. Big rebound by Westerhold.
What a drive. Kissinger unable to finish, but still nice job working the left side of the lane.
And timeout taken. Be sure to stay tuned for our post-game where we'll talk to our player of the game, brought to you by Nebraska Orthopedic Center, your healing destination, as well as Roe Buick in Grand Island and Aurora. Several different candidates that we could choose from.
No doubt. We've got a number of guys for Wahoo that's had a huge impact. Got to think of Cody Hesser, of course Dylan Simons. Shada's had a nice game too.
Certainly a team effort. Ashland-Greenwood 4-0 coming into tonight. Wahoo 2-2. Again, mentioned in our pregame, first game where it's been officially announced that Kevin Sheaf will not be coming back, has resigned, and Mike Bomar stepping into that interim role officially. And looking like going to come away with a win over a quality opponent and a rival at that.
Talk about welcome to being a head coach. First game, Ashland-Greenwood.
And the Warriors have taken care of business up to this point as we near the minute mark.
Whoa.
Fangmeyer with the take.
My goodness. Able to get around a defender, slide by. And there's that spacing. Brandon Wahoo so good at moving the ball, sharing the ball. Another feed from Simons to his buddy Shada underneath.
6 points now for Shada. As we have a foul.
It's the little things that Simons does. So strong with the basketball. I think he's got 3 or 4 blocks here. And when it's hectic out there, these type of points, he's the one with the ball in his hand, drawing the fouls, being strong.
Another whistle here, foul against the Blue Jays, and Wahoo is in the bonus. So Simons with a great night, leading Wahoo in scoring. Knocks that one down. And some sportsmanship being shown by Brigham there to dribble this one out. The Warriors are victorious. Your final score, 54-42. Wahoo handing Ashland-Greenwood its first loss of the season while improving to 3-2 on the night. Stay with us. Post-game show is coming up next.
This broadcast is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Visit GoCurrency.com. Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Midway Auto. For your next vehicle, go to thinkmidway.com.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Back in Wahoo, Nebraska with Coach Bomar, where the Warriors prevail 54-42 over the Blue Jays. It was a hard-fought game. You guys prevailed, though. What are your initial thoughts?
I just thought we played great defense, and that's kind of what we hang our hat on. We want to play just great defense and every possession with the rebound, and these guys they were relentless on the defensive end, and we made it really tough on them, and that's a really good basketball team, and we'll probably see them again in the conference tournament, and it'll be another fun one.
Yeah, give Ashland-Greenwood their due. They made a late run on you, but you guys had the answer, able to extend your lead back out to 10, 12 points. How are you able to do that?
We share the ball. We got some guys that can attack, and that's what we try to do. We try to attack the rim, and if it's not there, we'll dish off to the next guy, and it'll be the next man's turn. And boy, these guys are just fun. They like to play basketball with each other, and they like to compete with each other, and it's just a lot of fun.
You could still say it's early. You guys have already been battle-tested, a couple of close games. You get a win like this at home. What does this do for you guys' confidence moving forward?
3-2 sounds a heck of a lot better than 2-3, and so that was kind of the challenge there going to the holiday tournament, with the winning record, and we play a gauntlet to start the year. This game was the same, and it was really big to get a win tonight.
And what can you tell me about tonight's player of the game, Dylan Simons? He was doing everything for you guys, defensively, offensively. He was always there.
I'm just happy he made a shot. He has not been hitting shots lately. He's been a nightmare. We've been telling him to just give it up. No, he's great. He's a great leader for this group. Obviously, he's got a lot of special talents, and today he did a great job leading this group.
Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All righty, let's bring in our player of the game, Dylan Simons. What were you thinking when Coach was giving you a bad time there?
He's always giving me a bad time. He's my best friend when no one's around. When people are around, he likes to give me a little crap, but, that's what we like.
You said you guys are such a cohesive team unit. You can tell the way you guys share the basketball. What kind of feeds into that? Where does that come from?
A lot of us hang out, in our free time. On the weekends, we're all hanging out. So we've been friends since we were little. We've been playing together since we were little. It's just, it just comes easy for us at this point.
You guys also had a lot of success on the football field with that championship. How has that experience kind of bled over into the basketball season early on here?
Yeah, I was in the student section. I was leading the student section. So it's just experience is the most important thing. We got it last year in the state tournament. We got it this year in football. And, those guys are they're so calm under pressure. And those big time moments, they're always they're always just relaxed. It's awesome.
Early in the season here, you're able to get a big win over Ashland-Greenwood at home. What does this do for your team's confidence moving forward?
It does a lot. Sorry, Cottonmouth. We've had some tough losses. Ones I thought we should have got. We had a pretty big lead against Bennington at one point, and we lost that one. And finally getting one that was close, and feels really good. Obviously, Aurora was close too, but getting a big time rivalry win, it always feels good. We're gonna be a lot more confident going into the next one.
What was the biggest difference between those close losses to this big win here at home tonight?
I think experience. Last year we had Marcus, and he handled those duties. And honestly, I'll take a lot of the blame for a couple of those losses. I haven't been playing well. I'll tell you right now, my shooting percentage before this game was 23%. I mean, I'm not shooting it well, but it's just a different role. I'm still learning how to do it, and I think for everybody though, not just me, and get into basketball shape. I mean, a lot of those guys are playing until a week before we play Bennington. So I mean, it's a different game.
Well, it appeared you guys were getting in a roll. You are on a roll there tonight. Congratulations on the big win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All righty, Brandon, let's send it up to you in the booth to wrap this one up.
Thank you, Andy. Congratulations to Dylan Simons, our Nebraska Orthopedic Center Player of the Game, where they are your healing destination. Also, our Roe Buick Player of the Game. Roe Buick in Grand Island and Aurora, proud supporters of our Player of the Game. And thanks to Coach Bomar for that Sarpy County Tourism Coach's post-game interview. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com. Let's take a look at our top plays that are brought to you by Southeast Community College and Currency. Saunders County clash on a Thursday night in News Channel, Nebraska. The last 3 years, one of these two boys programs has hoisted the state championship trophy down in Lincoln. First quarter we go, Wahoo leading 7-2, make it 10-2. After that three-pointer falls for Cody Hesser. Blue Jays answer back, though, with a Cooper Westerholt field goal. It's 16-6 after one. Wahoo up by as much as 14. That's before Cooper Westerholt got going. He finished with double digits tonight with 10 for the Blue Jays. Ashland-Greenwood figured some things out in the second quarter. There you have a strong take by Dylan Simons. Count the basket and the foul. Simons had 18 on the night to lead all scores. We head to the third quarter, 31-17. Wahoo leading. There's Tonjes. He had a great second quarter, leading with 6 points in that second quarter. Simons, though, following up. It's 44-33. As Ashland-Greenwood desperately trying to get back into this one, and they would. Barrett Kittrell, he came off the bench as the big man and hit 3 triples. It got as close as 6 at one point, but Wahoo started making some plays. He had some late threes, that one specifically by Jace Kaminsky. The Warriors would pull away to win this one 54-42, handing Ashland-Greenwood their first loss of the season as Wahoo improves to 3-2. Ashland-Greenwood drops to 4-1. Those top plays brought to you by Southeast Community College. Go to southeast.edu now and discover your path to possible. Also brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. So your final score totals for Ashland-Greenwood: Kissinger with 12, Mose with 3, Westerhold 10, Tonjes with 6, Kittrell 9, and Fangmeyer 2. For the Warriors, Brigham with 4, Hesser with 13, Simons 18, Kaminsky 9, Shada 6, Christian 3, and Raby with 2. That will do it for our coverage from Wahoo here tonight. It was a fun one to get our week of basketball started. We have more basketball coming up for you Friday and Saturday as well. Tomorrow night we'll be in Norfolk as the Panthers host Lincoln at Southwest in a girls and boys doubleheader. Our live coverage starts at 5:20. And then on Saturday, college hoops. Wayne State hosting Augustana. 3:20 live for the women, followed by 5:20 the Wildcats taking on Augustana on Saturday. Thank you again for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Special thanks to our terrific production crew, camera operators Danny Alvarado and Paul Hires in the truck. That will do it for us from Wahoo tonight. Remember, tune in for Class A basketball tomorrow. Norfolk hosting Lincoln Southwest. We'll see you then.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.